Welcome, you back with us in the Afternoon Express Loft, and we're in the kitchen today trying to explore the health benefits of delicious, delicious food. Clem Pedro's with us as well as Lufefe. It's good to have both of you here today because we're exploring some of the really cool things we can do with spinach.
Cool, man.
So, you ready for this one?
Yes.
This is inspired from the day spent with you touring, which you called the Spinach King route.
The Spinach King route,
Okay,
yes.
so this is a dish inspired from that. It's going to be a protein-packed wrap. Let's get started. Really simple. So I was going to first say, Dan, awesome work, eh?
I worked for my dinner tonight. I cycled my...
You cycled your own smoothie.
Yeah, I wouldn't say what I cycled off, but I'll say I cycled that thing off badly to get this done and dusted, and now our mixture's ready.
Sure.
If you don't have
and
that
you've got
fancy...
two things.
Yes.
Healthy eating and healthy lifestyle.
Well, there you
that
go.
time.
He's my shop. I like this.
If you don't have that fancy bike at home, what you've got to do is use one of these blenders.
There's always a benefit.
Pop some spinach in there. And then free-range eggs always. They go in. So it's kind of a wrap, but what I've done is I created the wrap, the base of the wrap, just using two ingredients, spinach and eggs.
And eggs. So
no
those are the
flour,
binding
no
ingredients.
grain or nothing in there.
Spinach
So-
itself, obviously, we know is very healthy for you, but I mean the health benefits of spinach itself, like the most important thing that we find is lacking.
I think that the most important thing about spinach, it consists of chlorophyll. So the chlorophyll that you find from the spinach is the one that actually helps you to decrease chances of pancreatic cancers and the cancers. So you'll find that it's very good at actually decreasing and also making sure that it balances. Apart from that, but there are camphoryls there, and there are also other, minerals and vitamins such as vitamin C, which is citrus acids, and then also
Iron,
there's
the big one.
iron, there's vitamin A as well, which is very good and essential for malnutrition and kwashiorkor issues that we're facing in Africa.
Yeah, so that's why it's important to incorporate it into your diet. A lot of people don't necessarily, and they're taking supplements, or those who maybe can't afford to get the supplements to get into your diet. It's quite a hard thing to do to find those, and spinach is such a nice ingredient.
It is a
Okay, what have you thrown in there now?
Cool. So what I've done is I've created a little more flavor. It's just optional. Added some Parmesan cheese in it, black pepper, because spinach and black pepper are best friends.
Wow.
Yes.
And a little bit of salt, because you got the Parmesan in there already. It's got that nice seasoning for you. And added some more spinach. You want it to be really, really green. So you give it another blitz, bring it together. And what you're going to end up with is
What I
this.
created myself,
Is this.
ladies and gentlemen.
So let's get started. I'll show you how easy
Credit
this
to
is.
you.
So I've got a pan, and just a little bit of oil goes in. That's all I need.
These wraps before. Is this a first for you, Lufefe?
This one is the first for me, and that's why I'm
Kevin's
I'm
watching it close. He's analyzing the business model. Kevin's going to steal your business from you.
It's fine. I'm all about that sharing in 2017.
Now he's going to buy some franchises. Cool.
There we go. So there we
That's
go.
it.
That's all it is. It's going to start cooking like a pancake. Dan, can you pass my spatula there?
Oh, sure. And they come out looking something like this. If I'm
Yes,
not
that's so true. So
mistaken.
let me get this one keep on
Jeez.
cooking. Looking cool. Like literally, all you need to do is
this
cook
is
it
the
for
wrap.
about, I'd say about 40 seconds, and you just start loosening it. You can see it's already, it really holds well. We talk about egg being a binding agent, so you can imagine it's really going to hold well in the pan.
When it cooks nicely.
And these are also really great ingredients that everybody should have at home. I mean, we should all have eggs at home.
Yes.
And obviously, following the story, we all, as of today, going to always have spinach in our houses.
Exactly.
Cool, so let it just go. We're nearly there. So yeah, so what you're going to do is just turn it over after 40 seconds. Then the other side cooks for 10 seconds. Let me just turn this heat off because I've got some that I've done for us already.
No
Ta-da!
carb. It's a no carb.
There we go. No carbs at all.
No carbs.
So what's happened is 6 eggs and the spinach that we've used give us 6 wraps, which is really great. If you think about the way that the ingredient is
So
stretched.
1 egg per wrap.
This is perfect.
Which is lovely.
Perfect.
So you're getting your sort of proteins in there, you're getting your spinach in there.
And this is a gluten-free roll. This is a gluten-free wrap.
There we go.
Which is low carb, and that's what we're actually looking forward to these
Yeah.
days.
So let's get started on prepping the... We can't just have a wrap. We've got to have fillings for it. So let's get started. So we've got some chicken that I just roasted off in the oven. Again, you can fry that off, but even though it's so much easier and healthier in the oven. Then I've got some spring onions, which I saw a lot of at the farm that we went to.
Yeah.
Yeah, those farms are so inspiring.
They grow.
Spring onion grows really, really well. They're quite a resilient thing to grow.
Very. And I love them so much. I mean, it adds so much flavor to a dish. So
I always
nice
thought
and
that
fine.
someone told me once that spring onion was really easy to grow. Then I tried to grow normal bulb onions, and oh my word, they came out like flat. They were ridiculous. They were terrible. It's such a hard thing to grow. So
It's an artisanal.
I mean, for space issues as well, you'll find that the green onion can grow in between any vegetable or any plant that you can plant. So basically, if we have like issues of land or land that you don't have much land, then you can just do an urban agriculture, permaculture sort of a thing, where you're mixing your vegetables in one.
This is so exciting to hear him talking about this stuff, because obviously we're making delicious food on the the show. But what I find fascinating is this year I'm working quite closely with an organization that's trying to improve the sort of living conditions of some of the homeless. And they're incorporating growing facilities. They're building a plot of land. They're growing a whole bunch of really cool things on the land. And it's a sustainable project. You're employing people to work on that
Food
project.
security as well.
You're allowing them to work towards the community, health structures. It's amazing.
It is indeed, through vegetable and through plantation and farming.
Lovely. Cool. So
what I've done is I've added some cream cheese, some of that spring onion chopped up, and some extra spinach because you can't have too much.
Never.
Because there's too much
Chicken,
spinach in the wrap.
just like that. It was easy. Dan, can you pass me that jar of salsa?
Sure, I can.
Please do.
Should I open it for you?
Yeah. Use those big morsels.
Morsels. Now you're adding a bit of spice to this because you've got a nice little like, sort of subtle flavors that you've got over there.
And also, tomato's got a bit of that acidity to it. So, like we always use lemon to brighten up the flavors of a dish. That's exactly what the salsa does. And if you want that spice, a little bit of sriracha goes in.
If you want that spice to make it nice, add some spinach to your...
Everything.
Rhymes with spinach.
And all you got to do is roll it up.
Add some spinach while you play Quidditch.
And then you're gonna
And look
have
at that.
spinach
That's our first wrap done. What do you
That looks
think,
so
guys?
yum, Clem. You nailed this one. Well done.
You think?
Very, very well done. Let's give him a round of applause. That was-
Yeah, thank you, guys. So I'm going to keep on going. But actually, do you want to try it? Oh, wait.
Let me
I know
look
why
at
he
it.
can't.
I would
Because
love
he's a
to eat it.
vegetarian. And that's why in part 2, making a beautiful, beautiful vegetarian dish for you.
Okay,
That would
lovely.
be great, and looking forward to that.
It's a good surprise for you. Don't forget to get all these details on how to make these recipes on our website. It's afternoonexpress.co.za. It's a great platform to find everything we make on the show. Recipes, shopping lists, everything else can be found there. So make sure you guys go and check that out. It's such a great thing to keep in mind because it's a nice way to be creative with your healthy foods and know that you're supporting someone doing amazing, amazing work with these sort of things. So that's really, really cool. While you guys are on your mobile devices and checking out our website and downloading the recipes, I wanted to read through some of the comments that came through. We're asking you guys on the social media question for today. What health challenge have you set for yourself in 2017? We look ridiculous, don't you think?
Yeah, thank you. Look,
So handsome, all of us. So handsome. Yeah, let's read some of these comments. We've read those ones. Sir Avili says, I want to exercise regularly to prevent cardiac complexities and build a masculine body. Loving Jeannie D. There we go. And then Solofelo says, no fizzy drinks for me and my family, and cycling with my little sister twice a week. Maybe you should come join us in the loft, Solofelo, and show me how to cycle on this bike better.
Sure.
Thanks, Diane, for your comment there. I appreciate that. That's very sweet of you. Dineo says, I recently started jogging in the morning. I never enjoyed road work, but now I love it. Even looking forward to a 15-kilometer hike this weekend. 15 Ks, guys.
That's crazy. And there's a great commitment. Well
I
done
can't
to
even
her.
run like 5 kilometers. That's insane. You know, that's really cool. And Notorious Mabilane says, to eat healthy food because I eat a lot of unhealthy food. I also want to start going to the gym because I gained some weight over the festive season, as we all did, Notorious. Do not stress about that. Just make sure that you spend as much time as you can enjoying your lifestyle, but at the same time looking after that body of yours. More recipes coming later on Afternoon Express. Over to you, ladies.
I'm definitely picking up whatever you guys are dropping in that kitchen. It looks delicious. But I mean, you know, when you watch stories like what we had now with the Spinach King on the show, I'm just so consistently inspired by what's like this emergence of beauty in the country.
Absolutely.
Like,
It just
amazing.
makes me, every day on this couch, makes me fall in love with this country more
I
and
know,
more.
I'm so happy.
We're going to
Love that
take a
interview.
short break, and when we return, we chat to another young man who's revolutionizing the health sector, Sizwe Nzima. Don't go away.
Express yourself. Express yourself.
Welcome back. It's good to have you with us on this Motivation Monday on Afternoon Express. It's also happening to be a meat-free Monday in this part of the Cooking on Afternoon Express. Clem is going to be showing us how to make some really cool, delicious vegetarian dishes, incorporating, I'm not even joking with you, every vegetable that I think could ever have been grown in your garden is now officially in a dish. And we're using your favorite ingredient for 2017, spelt.
It is, absolutely. And I've given this recipe a very easy name, like I always do give my recipes very simple names. It's the spicy spinach and spelt salad.
Spicy spinach and spelt salad. We should try and see if we can say that a couple of times over. Go.
Spicy spinach, spelt salad, spicy spinach, spelt salad.
Spicy spinach and spelt salad. Spicy spinach and spelt salad. No, wow.
No,
that's terrible.
don't even. Okay,
Call
so
in
let's
now and try and do our tongue twister with us. 083-913-3728.
So look at this. So what I've got in here is some beetroot that's just cubed up, and it's raw. Quite strange, because people normally cook beetroot till it's like completely soft, and then they end up eating it. Keep it raw. It's actually really great. It's really sweet.
Lovely.
What I'm doing is frying the outside, creating a little bit of texture to it.
Not only texture, it's also bringing out a bit of that flavor inside of it as well.
Absolutely. So some red onion goes in, some orange peppers. I love playing around with peppers. I think people avoid it so much because it's got such a strong taste.
Yeah.
But give it a try. It's really great and really good for you. And add so much crunch and color to a pan. I mean, look at that. We're like not even
Lovely.
halfway yet. We've
Wow.
got some beautiful color. Broccoli, also,
A little bit of brock.
broccoli is really great eaten raw. like you should.
I do. I actually had that for lunch today. I had raw broccoli with guacamole, and then I
we
also
go.
had like my julienne carottes.
There we go. So all I'm doing is giving it a quick fry. I don't want to cook it too much. I want to retain. This is super crunchy. Food that you have to work for is really great. You got to work to chew this guy.
True, but also not only that, a lot of people on Facebook were saying that they really want to start eating healthier foods that have got to do with raw ingredients. So like the sort of, I know this isn't raw because you're cooking it, but
it's a little bit raw and
it's in between. So it's keeping things in their natural. You're not cooking all the nutrients out of it, but at the same time, I'm adding flavor with a slight little grill.
Awesome. And I've got some sweet potato that just roasted in the oven.
Lovely.
This is so good. Sweet, salt, pepper, olive oil, done. In the oven, it comes out beautifully crisp and delicious.
Yummy.
Now, we talk about people that are kind of turning over a new leaf and wanting to eat healthier in the new year.
Lol, turn of a new leaf. You see what you did there?
Hey, I just thought about it. But the biggest thing is don't sacrifice flavor for your new health goals, because that's the quickest way that you're going to fall off and you're going to go back to binge eating those burgers. So keep the food interesting, keep it full of flavor, full of texture, and that way it's going to be a lot easier to maintain this healthier lifestyle.
I like that input. Another one that everyone always says about, besides making it taste good, also don't try and go for all 3 meals. Don't cut out one thing out of your diet completely immediately and try and expect yourself to survive. So if you are the type of person that likes to make a quick, easy pasta in the evening, don't just cut out carbs out of your diet for the rest of the year. It's not going to work for you. Sometimes start like weaning things off. And starting with cool recipes like this, like your salad in the evening, maybe incorporate more vegetables into it in this sort of way, and that'll get you like into the process of eating healthy. So good idea, Clem.
And I think it's also important that meal prepping is a great thing.
Yeah.
Because you can try to get really busy, and because you're not prepared, you end up eating really bad
Although
foods.
I honestly believe that that's absolute rubbish. I don't think anyone who is busy now is ever going to make the time to go and meal prep for the next day anyway.
My point is, look how quick this is to put a salad together.
Okay.
We're almost out the kitchen already.
And
So
you can
Dan,
keep it.
can you add the spelt for me?
Sure, I can.
Spelt is a really amazing grain. I love it so much. Using it so much this year, and from last year already. And it's a great, amazing in salads, in curries. Really awesome.
Do you want both packs?
Yeah, let's go 2 packs. Why not?
And also, obviously, you guys can keep the spelt out of your recipe. Obviously, it's a really nice ingredient to have, especially as an all-day meal, because it's got that low GI added to it. So it's one of the things I wouldn't necessarily try and cut out, because it is so good for you. But you can have it as just a vegetable dish on its own without the spelt, if it's maybe an evening dish. If it's a daytime dish, a sort of lunchtime thing, and maybe an early evening dinner, please incorporate as much spelt as you can, because people always forget your body needs energy. It needs
that's exactly
these
what the
things
gut
to
does.
survive.
So, Dan, it's not called spicy for a reason. How many chilies today?
Oh my gosh, you're putting 2 in today.
Why
oh
not?
my word.
Things are popping.
Love it. Is that
That's
the spelt?
great.
Is the spelt like almost becoming popcorn?
Exactly, and it's
love
so
it.
true. It's got a bit of an outer skin, and that's kind of popping right now. Dan, I need from you some. Let's see, what are we still missing?
Cheese.
Some lemons.
Lemons.
I can't do without lemons, so can you squeeze some lemon juice in there for me?
Sure.
And then
Just get a
salt and
little bit
pepper
of
after that.
zestiness
Show me
in
the
here.
mussels. Bring it all
A little bit
together.
of zestiness on you. Yum.
Really cool, really fresh. And what you can do now, some salt and pepper.
A little bit of seasoning.
Things
Adding
are
to
really
the dish.
popping. It's really great.
It sounds so yum. It's a fun little like game, I guess you can play in the kitchen.
Pepper in the nose, but I'm not going to sneeze.
We're making it pop and lock in the afternoon express laugh.
Okay, cool. What I'm going to do, Dan, is I'm actually going to tip it, and you just scoop into the dish. What do you think?
Fine.
Cool, here you go. Let's
Good.
go. Don't get it all
I
on the
got the
table.
scoop in the laugh. We're gonna be making soup next. No, we're not. Actually.
No, we're not.
It's
That's
just
winter.
salad. Yeah, sorry. I'm just trying to be cool, dude.
What do you think? Nice
My
and spicy?
swag. It's Monday.
Salad swag.
Kill my vibe.
You got
Looks
some
amazing.
cool salad swag there, my friend.
Thank you. That looks absolutely amazing. It's hearty, it's healthy, it's full of ingredients, and it's full of lovely, what you call it?
Flavor, nutrition.
No, nutrition. Yeah, nutrition. And it's also got that all-important ingredient, spinach, thrown in there. So make sure that you guys get that made up. It's all the details on our website, afternoonexpress.co.za.
Go, my friend. Be free.
Off I go, and I'm free to take this to the table.
Run, Forrest, run.
Dinner is served, ladies and gentlemen.
That looks
incredible.
outstanding.
Right?
I'm taking this home with me for supper.
Exactly.
Guys, that's a wrap. And
All
this is a wrap of our
inspired by the
show.
king of spinach.
We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. Good night and happy eating, South Africa. Bye.
Ciao.
You want to, dig in?